Oh my god. Look at this terrible
Right,
RNG I just got.
subtle moving hardware in insurgents, but we'll make the right impression. Get them out to the buyers, no questions asked.
It despawned this truck that was right there. I'm just gonna go for it right now. So apparently the Strat doesn't work anymore, guys. No matter what you do. Oh, enemies, awesome. Apparently the Strat doesn't work anymore. Apparently it's all just based off random bullshit. Doesn't matter how many vehicles you have, their size, how much, ground you're covering. Nothing matters. So maybe they patched the Strat up. Because I have everything, that whole ground back there, blocking everything perfectly. And they still spawn these vehicles, and they place them around the vehicles that I spawned there, that I put there. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to continue with this for now to see what happens. Just getting horrible RNG. I want the Phantom Wedges. So at this point, like, this is not a good time for me right now in this game. For the last like 2 weeks that I go to sell my bunker supplies, I've been doing this new strat, this new setup with these 3 vehicles. And it's basically proven me more and more and more. Not 100% proving me, because maybe there's a chance that I'm still like a hair off or a frame off of any of the vehicles that won't spawn the Phantom Wedges. But it just feels like a waste of time at this point, to where it's like 5 or 10 minutes of a setup every single time that I don't need to waste. If everything is just randomly generated, then I need to stop wasting my time on a setup and just do what I used to do before and go to sell the shit and then just hope. Shit in one hand and wish for the Phantom Wedges in the other. That's what I always did before. When we had an enemy just spawn, I'm keeping the RPG out just in case they... Part of me wants to hurry up and get these sold, because if it's randomly generated like this, then chances are if I cancel this sell mission and I leave the lobby and I try to go find a new lobby, it's gonna keep giving me trash vehicles, and it's not gonna give me the Phantom Wedges. And these supplies have been full for the last like hour or two. I just been doing other stuff away from the game. Excuse me, by the way. So I finally got to the game and I'm like, let's try the Strat, and I'm on the fence now. 50-50 of just scrapping it and just hoping for a random generator for the Phantom Wedges, or keeping up with the Strat and staying consistent to see if I can actually find consistency with the Strat that it'll do the Phantom Wedge. I do not like getting back at the vehicles with under 12 minutes left. Let's go over to this guy. Nice. Parachute comes off immediately. See, like, that's extra. Like, why does the game have to be that extra? Just give me the Phantom Wedges, like, to the right. I don't know how this is going to be. If I'm not back at my... I'm going to say if I'm not back at the bunker to get into the last delivery vehicle with 5 minutes left, it might be a scrap on the sell mission. Because that's the bad thing about playing by yourself. When you get any of the other 4 vehicles, excuse me, man. you get any of the other 4 vehicles that they give you, it's almost impossible to do on your own. Now, when they give you the military camo, oh great, more enemies. When they give you the military camo insurgents, the monster trucks or the dune buggies, you can't do those on your own. You need like 1 or 2 other people. If you get these insurgents or the phantom wedges, you can do them on your own. The phantom wedges you can do on your own every single time because it's just 2 vehicles, and oftentimes not it takes like 10 minutes or a little less to deliver the 2 phantom wedges. So they give you 15 minutes. You have a lot of time left to spare. With these insurgents that you can sell by yourself, it's at least 80 to 90% of the time when they spawn that you can sell them on your own. That dates back to a video I posted a couple of weeks ago where it gave me 3. It was very rare. They gave me 3 very far delivery locations for the insurgents, and it was the worst RNG you could get in online when you're doing these cell missions and shit. And I was like 10-15 seconds away, and I rage quit. And I was at least 30-40 seconds or even more of a distance away from where I had to be, and I clearly wasn't going to make it, and I was going to fail, so I had to quit. And it's just rare that it does it. I'm going to say at least 90% of the time when they spawn these black insurgents. Man, I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. 90% of the time when they spawn those black insurgents, they give you good enough RNG. They might give you 1 or 2 bad delivery locations, but 1 or 2 of those is always going to be good. So in 15 minutes, it's enough to... 15 minutes will be enough for you to just, you know, figure it out and work it out on your own by yourself. Okay, so this looks like it's good RNG. Even if the last vehicle is far away, I'm still hitting my target of getting back to the bunker before the 5-minute mark. I'll get back to the bunker maybe by the 7-minute mark or a little sooner. Like 7:15, something like that. No later than 7. 7 minutes left. So the last 2 vehicles they gave me were average RNG. They weren't horrible, but they also weren't great either. And I have to do this because I jumped out too soon. Getting back about 7 minutes, that's good. I'm in a good spot. And another good parachute disposal. Not taking 3 seconds to take it off before I can jump into the vehicle. Speed running these supplies. Every second counts. So I'm more, I know I said earlier I'm 50-50 on the fence about the Strat. I'm leaning more towards keeping up with the Strat just to see what happens. But it's still a time loss nonetheless. Got on a bike. Oh! The video's been a little too serious. I gotta be more funnier. More funnier. That's not even a good term. I gotta be more. That's horrific RNG. I don't know how they were able to take me out that quickly, but I got something for you guys if you come back up here. Hey, you're lucky you kept driving. That was horrible. That never happens. Peds must have aimbot on that. They had to have aimbot on that spawn. Why did the car immediately swerve to the right when I got in it there? There's some weird shit going on in this game right now. I don't think this delivery is too far away. I'm going to take a little bit of a different route because there's too many vehicles over there. That's the thing I love about this Insurgent. Not only is it heavy and it can smash and really destroy vehicles, but most of the time when you run into vehicles, it doesn't really do anything to the Insurgent. Like other vehicles that you run into, it makes the other cars, the car that you're driving, want to like spin out and react all crazy. The thing I love about this is it doesn't do that. It'll smash and for the most part probably just keep moving with little to no velocity change. 352 left. That's pretty good. Could have been better. Let's leave this so I don't get raided. And it's going to wrap up the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like the video to show your support. I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're new. But yeah, that's going to wrap up the video, guys. It's your boy H2O. And just stay hydrated.